I need a favor.
Am I supposed to answer you?
You don't have to, but you can just say yes.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I know.
This is how you live? Why?
This is it.
Portraying action in a static medium can be kind of complicated.
Well, how hard? How hard do you want me to like, am I actually going to make contact?
Okay, make contact, but maybe don't follow through.
Through my partnership with DC, home of the greatest superheroes and villains, and Varsity Tutors, home of the greatest tutors you can find all over the world. Thanks to them, I'm able to bring you another live class and reveal to you a lot of the techniques that I use. The next class is in session on July 12th. Sign up in the link down below, and I'll see you all there. One of the things I love about comic books is how action-packed it can be. And while the task seems impossible, considering that we're drawing perfectly still images and not moving pictures, there are a few elements and techniques that I believe are instrumental in creating and portraying motion through our drawings. Because in comic books, we don't have the ability to portray every single frame of the action. We have to choose one. One of the first things you're gonna ask yourself before you begin the drawing is, what part of this moment am I freezing? Take, for instance, a simple punch in a comic book. There's usually three key moments when it comes to a punch. There's the wind-up, there's the impact, and then there's the aftermath, the results of the action, the reaction to the action. It would be very easy to simply say that the impact, which already goes with the word, would be the most impactful part of the image to portray. I actually believe that it's not. There's an element to it that it feels like we're capturing a frozen moment in time. What we're trying to capture is this element of constant motion, freezing a moment that feels like it's a continuous flow of action. To me, the most impactful part of this image would be the follow-through. We're seeing the fist coming at us, we're seeing the results of the punch, and there's an element to it that feels like the action is still continuing and that we're just a second too late in capturing the moment of impact. Now, you could show the moment of impact. I do it all the time, but there's a different intent to that. When I'm showing that punch, that means I want you to stop for a second. There's a stoppage in motion. Boom, it stops. While that can be cool to portray because rarely do we see that type of stuff, and in comic books we can really do anything. We're in charge of controlling time. But I believe if I only had one shot, one image to portray the totality of the action, I would show the aftermath. It tells a story. We're seeing that, we know that there was a wind-up and we know that there was an impact, and now we're seeing the aftermath. There's this thing that's happening in our imagination that's creating motion. And we also know that once that happens, the person's gonna fall over onto the ground. So there's this continuous motion that's happening in our minds, something that is very rare in a lot of the storytelling mediums that we have, because we're asking readers to be actively engaged in telling this story. And that's why capturing the right moment is very important. So if you're keen on learning more about how to portray action and all sorts of things comic books, the next class is in session on July 12th. Make sure to click the link down below and sign up, and I'll see you all there. Hopefully there'll be less of me getting punched.
Actually, should I do this in slow motion? Oh, that might be cooler.